Hey, welcome back to my vault video. This week we will have some characters that don't have a triple vault, so they cannot pick bonus roll right away. I think they will still pick the merit currency, but yeah, I did not have the time to do the free vault slots on each of my characters, so some of them will have a little bit less. Let's start with the warrior and see what we got. I think the warrior is sadly messed up a little bit because I actually did 4 keys with him late night last night late. We did an additional key with him and we got our mythic weapon. So fully upgraded already, ready for the new Void Core system. I haven't looked into it as much, so I'm not too sure on how difficult it would be to get them. But yeah, I thought I would make my characters ready for it as well. So technically we are not looking for a weapon per se because we can craft an additional weapon. But yeah, in general, I want like trinkets, so trinkets would be very good. And yeah, let's see what we get. All right, so we got a trinket, but I don't think this one is good. And we get a mythic belt that is the same belt we already have. Sadly, not good choices. I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure there. I'm pretty sure I bonus rolled this item from Heroic Chimeras, but it seems like I forgot to do an additional raid boss on this character, sadly. So yeah, we will be stuck with like 2 choices, and we can only collect like 4 of the merit currency. In this case, I'm actually going to pick the mythic belt because this will not give me a bonus roll, so not a mythic item, and this will give me a mythic item. And yeah, the character is not that important to me, so it's fine if I don't have the best stats. So my shaman, I think this is my most neglected character from all of them. Basically, I crafted the back, and then I wanted to craft a shield with Arcana Weave Lining as well, but I wasn't sure I want to do that actually. It's a bit annoying, the system, that if you can wear a two-handed weapon, like on this character, you probably should wear a two-handed weapon since it will save you cress and will making the upgrade process much easier. Then again, I kind of like the transmog and the style that I choose for my shaman. So yeah, I kind of wanna keep that aesthetic and make sure that that I have like a one-handed. It's a dagger, but it's transmogged into a mace, and then my shield as well. So yeah, since I want to keep that aesthetic, and I cannot keep it if I do replace them with a two-handed weapon, I think I will stick to that. And I will open in Elemental, and we will hope for a shield. That would be awesome. So I don't have to craft one. Or, yeah, we just take. Oh, wait! I was just reading it wrong. I thought it was a chest piece, but it's obviously a shield. Very nice. So we got really lucky there. I'm not too sure about the stats, but crit mastery sounds about right. So yeah, we will happily take that. That's awesome. I was just like looking at the image and thought, oh, this is like a chest piece. That's quite a bit sad. Then I started reading the tooltip and saw offhand. Oh wait, shield. Yeah, awesome. So now we have a shield. That's pretty good. Yeah. Again, I'm not too sure about the stats. I think Shaman wants like 1.3k mastery, and then I think it's like crit haste are kind of equal afterwards. I have way too much Versa, by the way. So yeah, this is pretty good. I will probably wait on this character to upgrade the second weapon item. So I will upgrade this one probably this week if I can get the Void Cores. And then yeah, I think I will wait with the shield to upgrade it because it will cost a lot of cress. And if I have the Myth of the Dawn achievement on my main, this will be half the price. So I think I will wait for this. Let's quickly check what the weekly quest is. So probably picking dungeon. Yeah, probably picking dungeon or neighborhood endeavors. Not sure because these two are taking too much time. And this weekly quest is time walking again. So yeah, this one is a normal time walking equipment, I think. So there's no time walking raid, which we can do. And this one is basically just a dungeon quest. Okay, yeah, stop the rambling, I guess. I'm happy to get my shield, and we are on to the next character. Alright, so, my monk. So far we have been pretty lucky with Lords, but the difficult decision that I need to make now is, do I open in Windwalker and get a Windwalker weapon, or do I open in Heal Monk and get a heal weapon? I have a Windwalker weapon that is currently this one. So it's 276. So I really need a mythic mythic Windwalker weapon. It's haste Versa, so it's not the best anyway. I could craft one, and then we could take the 2 additional bonus rolls we get this week, and look for like trinkets or a heal weapon or stuff like that. So yeah, I'm a bit torn. I think I will open it in Mistweaver, so that we can get the chance to get a end weapon, a good one. So this character is ready to heal then. And if we decide we don't want to do that and we just want to stick with Windwalker, we just craft a weapon. I think we have almost the 80 crests to do that. So yeah, let's open in Mistweaver and see if we can get a weapon. If not, we might get something other that is useful to us. So this is a big upgrade. Um, this is an offhand which we don't pick, and a main hand which we don't pick. That's crazy that we get these choices. I probably won't pick any of them. If this was like a heroic staff, I might have picked it actually, just to have a good int weapon. But in this case, we will either take the bonus roll or just the gloves. I'm thinking about taking the bonus roll because I might invest more in this character. Then again, getting the gloves is not bad at all because it will be a set piece mythic upgrade, and it will save me wasting my time on this in the future. What would I want to roll with this? If I play Heal Monk, I think I want the trinkets Gates of the Onseer, which I already have, and then the trinket from Windrunner. So this one. Let's go with Mistweaver for a second and look at all slots. So Windrunner has neck, shoulders, chest, waist, pants, no hands. So if I roll Windrunner to get these trinkets, which are good for Windwalker as well, and probably not the best for Mistweaver, but I can make them work. I can play just Heart of Wind as a passive trinket, and then Gates of the Onseer, which is like not the best setup, but it's good enough. I think I can do that. And then if I roll for like an int weapon, I would probably roll Academy for final grade, because if I set it to Windwalker, there should be a weapon, yeah, a polearm. So I can roll both weapons in Academy, which is like actually quite smart, I think. I'm not sure if I really want Puzzle Box as a Windwalker, because it's like annoying to use. But actually I can roll Windrunner and Academy on both specs and then get what I need. And Academy has hands, so yeah. But I'm most likely rolling Windrunner first. So let's get the hands actually and move on, because well, this is obviously an upgrade, and I will not get any hands from running Windrunner this week. Alright, we got a key, Windrunner, perfect. And yeah, I think onto the next character. I will replace the set item later. Okay, my mage moved down the list a lot because none of the specs are really broken for M+ currently. I'm not raiding in a Mythic Raiding Guild. I'm not even sure if mage is any good in Mythic boss fights currently. But I don't see myself playing main mage this season unless they change the tuning completely. Because it's like not top tier in any of the areas. And since this video is already almost 14 minutes in recording, I think we will hurry up a bit. I'm not even sure what we are looking for. Probably weapon. Weapon would be good. We don't get a weapon. We get an Eye of Drowning Void. I'm not even sure what the trinket does, if it is any good, but I assume it's not. And then we'll just pick the bonus roll, I guess. Yeah, I think this is the best choice for us now. This character, again, is going to be neglected, obviously, because it's not... I'm not too invested into making it work, because it's not any of the meta specs in this season. So I don't care about it too much. I just want to make sure that I'm geared. So I'm aiming for full mythic gear, even if it's not upgraded, because I don't have the crests, obviously. I'm aiming for full mythic gear, and then once the new season comes around, and maybe Frost Mage or any mage spec turns out to be the top tier spec, I can just reroll mage, and it's already pretty much geared for continuing like at least plus 10 keys in the next season. So that's the plan. Which key I got? Seed. Right, DK. DK is obviously a lot of fun right now because it's like very strong. I already started upgrading my Void Cleaver. I just need a few more crests to do that. And then, yeah, I think I will put the Ascendant Void Core on the weapon as well, obviously. So I'm not sure what we are looking for. Probably trinkets would be a good choice. Heart of Wind would be insane if you get one of those. And we don't get it. But we get Doppel-Socketed Neck in Raid Finder. Yeah, I don't think I would pick this. Haste Mastery is not the best stats for me, but it's a mythic belt. Then again, I'm probably likely to play this character more than other characters. So I can just pick bonus roll on this, because I will play dungeons on it anyway because I enjoy it. So yeah, not sure what to pick here. I mean, picking the belt would solve a lot of problems since I don't have to do an extra dungeon to roll. I already have Heroic Gaze, so I won't do Chimeras on this character anymore. I will basically look for Heart of Wind and the Ring. Ring is like a huge upgrade if I get one. So yeah, I think we will just pick bonus roll since we are probably playing this character and we can just do the what is it called, Windrunner Spire runs and then roll for Heart of Wind. I think this is the plan on this character. All right. Yep. Nothing else to do here. Okay, we are on the Demon Hunter, and before we open the vault, we need to do one thing, because this character was specifically prepared by me to test something out. The thing is, many of my friends and someone on Reddit assumed that the cap for Ascendant Void, not Ascendant, the Nebulous Void Cores, is 8. So basically, you cannot have more than 8. They derived this from the thing that you can only have like 8 of the Mana Flux, but it doesn't say 6 out of 8 cap. So I'm not sure if they are actually capped, and so we will try this out right now. I think I will just buy with gold. Yeah. Give me these. And now we see we are 8 and they are not red, so I assume I can get more. So in this case, we will definitely, no matter what we have in the vault, we will definitely pick the bonus roll from the vault this week to test out if we can go above 8. And if we can, then it's confirmed that there's basically no cap to the void cores. So you might be asking, why is it important if you can like cap these nebulous void cores or not? The thing is, these characters, like this one for example, it is not played mainly in this season, most likely, because the tuning just is in a way that I don't want to play it since I don't enjoy Devour. I might give it another try in the future, but for now I'm not enjoying it. I play Havoc just to do my keys and then I'm logging out on this character. But let's say the spec or Havoc or whatever is changed in the end of the season, or yeah, basically once Sporefall comes out, and then let's say there's a massive tuning patch for Havoc and it's now broken. So what I would do is I would stack Nebulous Void Cores and then wait for the spec to be broken and then do like 15, 20 dungeons in a single day where I roll like 20 times. and then I would be full gear. I would have a lot of crests. I would probably have Myth of the Dawn on my main character, and I could upgrade this character from whatever item level he is right now to like 290 basically. So with upgraded weapons and trinkets, obviously, this would be a huge item level boost. And this is, I think, much better than like using your bonus rolls right now when you basically have no idea what you want to roll. You just go to your weekly dungeon and you roll because you have nothing better to do with them, and you want to make sure that they are not capping. But we assume that they are not capping. I will not try it out. I will just pick the merit currency. Oh, we have a Heart of Wind. That's actually kind of sad. I really want to pick this in case I want to play Devourer again. This would be huge. Then again, I think most Devourers are actually not using a haste trinket. They are using the trinket from Velgor and Azarac, Velgor's Final Stare. So it's not too bad. And this is probably not good for Havoc since we don't want to haste on this. We want haste on Havoc. We don't want that. So we picked the bonus roll, and we can now test our theory that we can go above the cap. I buy it right now, and we can see we are at 9. Yeah, so there's no cap. There's no soft cap, there's no hard cap, there's nothing. You can just stack the bonus rolls as much as you want. In theory, considering that you could have bonus rolls from the last few weeks, I think you would be at like 13 or something right now. So yeah, this mystery has been solved. I can now stack bonus rolls on my characters if I want. Next one. Right, so the priest probably did nothing with this character last week. We will see what we have in a vault. I assume I have one slot and it's from M+. Yeah, I have one slot and it's from M+. It's actually something we can pick, which is really good. I'm not sure if I have I have catalyst charges. So we can just pick this, which is awesome because we would not be able to pick the bonus roll. Actually, right now I would say so far we are really, really lucky with vaults that we can basically always pick an item that we need. I will just equip them. I think Haste Mastery is not too bad for Shadow Priest, so we will just like do this. And then if we consider Crit Mastery better stats later, then we can just like do them, like catalyze them into the set piece. Next one. Okay, so the Rogue was played a bit more, I think, than the Priest, but not too much. So I'm thinking I have like 2 slots. No, I don't even have 2 slots. So there's just 1 slot, and it's not something I want. So I think the solution is to actually pick the merit currency. And this is the strategy that I will use for these characters going forward, that I will just like pick 2 or 4 of the merit currency. I would now try to, looking at the bonus rolls, I probably can, yeah. I would now try to do 4 dungeons on this character this week. Ideally, that would mean I would do them with 4 bonus rolls, so that whenever I have a character that has 4 bonus rolls, I can do 4 dungeons, and then the next week that I will get like 4 of the mythic the merit currency, obviously. And then I have weeks like this where I do just 1 dungeon and I get 2, and this will make 6 again, so that I can like buy the Nebulous Void Core. In my opinion, what they should do is make the socket cheaper. So basically, I think this is a socket, yeah. This should cost 2, in my opinion. So basically, if you do 1 mythic dungeon a week, you can just pick like a socket, and then that's fine. And if you do like 8 dungeons a week, or at least like you get 3 ward slots in any other way, then you get like the chance to get an additional bonus roll, which is like a mythic item, because quite obviously a mythic item is better than a socket in 99.9% of the cases. So unless you are basically full geared, then you always pick like the bonus roll to get your gear and not the socket. So it should be quite cheaper. So Paladin. Paladin is the character that I enjoyed most, like for fooling around with my friends in +10s and stuff, because this class just it just plus. It's so much fun. So I want to continue this fun this week, and I hope for a mythic weapon, obviously. I think on this character I did like 3 choices. Yeah, I did. And we can now think about if we want to like pick the mythic upgrade shoulders or the additional bonus roll. And most likely on this character, actually, I will pick the bonus roll, because I really want that mythic weapon, and this will give me like a third chance to get that. I'm not sure which dungeon I should roll for getting the weapon, but I assume it would be Magisters maybe. So I rolled Pit and Magisters already, and 2 times on Chimeras. So I think I will just continue rolling on Magisters, get the weapon there, because I like the dungeon obviously, and since I already rolled there, it should be easier to get it there. And then yeah, I will use my 3 bonus rolls this week on getting a weapon. And if I don't get a weapon, I think I might just craft one, and then yeah, it would be a bit annoying. Actually, maybe I don't craft one then, since I already invested 4 bonus rolls into Magisters. I should just wait for next week and then see if I can get a mythic weapon then. But it would be a bit annoying since I really enjoy this character, and currently he's only blocked by not having a mythic weapon that he is like completely destroying dungeons. It's crazy. He does so much damage already, and with a mythic weapon this would be even more. Alright, next one. Okay, Hunter, very much on top of my priority list, because if I ever want to play the first comp, my role in this comp would probably be like the BM Hunter. I know Survival is currently considered slightly better, but I don't think I can bring myself to push another title as Survival. I'd rather play like BM and be slightly worse. In case this becomes true, I already have like 2 myth trinkets. I have Gaze Mythic and Algatha a Puzzle Box Mythic. So what I need is a mythic weapon. Actually, I have a mythic weapon. I can just upgrade it and then call it a day. But we would want a weapon with better stats. This would be ideal. And yeah, I think I might like catalyze these pants, and then I have like mythic pants as well. So we need to make sure that we don't pick items that we don't need. I mean, a weapon with better stats would be good, but I think what would be better is replacing some of the champion items that we still have. So this is hero. Um, so basically neck, and then any of the hero items could be good. I'm not sure if the ring set is actually good on Hunter, but it might be worth it to. I think it is. It might be worth it to like actually pick Occlusion of Void from the vault if I have it. So let's take a look. Again, a weapon with better stats, Omission of Void, and we don't get it. Heart of Wind is not good. Mythic Pants is something we already have, so in this case I really picked the bonus roll. Because yeah, I don't want this trinket. I'm pretty sure Puzzle Box and Gates of the Onseer is better. And if I don't want to use Puzzle Box, I would probably rather use the Solar Flare Prism, or getting a Radiant Plume in Heroic and upgrade it. I think these would be better. Right. So yeah, let's get the bonus roll and then log on to the next character. Which key did we get? Skyreach. Nice. Evoker time. So on this character, we are progressed pretty far. I'm not sure if it is possible for us to actually make 285 this week, which would mean we need to like craft or loot bracers, get heroic, get mythic tier pants, mythic boots, mythic rings. So I don't think this is possible at all. I mean, we get 3 bonus rolls. How many items do we need? We need 1, 2. Wait, do I have? Oh, wait. Yeah. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 items to reach 285. Or this is actually not true, because you need like 285 shown item level, which means it might be possible to reach that with like 289 items and then 1 crafted item. So this might be a possibility. I need to think about. But we can, so we need 7 items, and we can pick 1 from the vault, and then we get 2 bonus rolls, and then that's 3 items. or we pick a bonus roll from the vault, which is 3 items as well, and then 1 crafted item. So basically we have 4 items this week in best case scenario. Alright, what do we have? We have mythic pants, and we have a trinket that we don't want to use. So now the important part is to check what is going on in Seed. Seed drops mythic pants, not Seed, Pit. Pit drops mythic pants, and that means we will pick the bonus roll because we want to roll there. Okay, so yeah, that is not too bad because I expected to have to use the bonus roll anyway. I want to do like 3 bonus rolls in Seed this week. I think we already rolled there multiple times. I'm always saying Seed, I mean Pit. So we rolled Pit 3 times already. I think there's a total of 7 items. So we have a chance to not to complete it, but to get at least 3 more of the 4 remaining items. And I think we can basically use all of them. So we need pants, we need the headpiece, we need the ring, and I'm not sure what the last item is. I think it might be cloak, or did I already get the cloak? Pitch belt, needle. No, we did not get the cloak yet. So it is possible that we get the cloak, which is the only item that we don't need from there. But basically everything else we need to complete our character. So rolling pit is definitely a good choice. And as for the weapon, I'm not too sure what I want to do. I'm currently considering just upgrading my crafted weapon with the Ascendant Void Core. The reason being that I don't want to play main hand offhand, just for style reasons. And yeah, I kinda couldn't find a weapon that is crit haste, or at least enough of my main stats that I need and not mastery or versa, to be considered as my main weapon. I could just like pick final grade obviously and call it a day from academy or any other dungeon weapon, but I think the better choice is to actually stick with my main stats on the crafted weapon and then upgrade the crafted weapon to I think it's 295, so which is like not bad. It's high enough. Yeah, I think this is what we want to do, and then if we upgrade this and we get like 3 pieces that we fully upgrade, I think we have enough crests. Yeah, I think we can upgrade easily 3 pieces. Maybe if we are a bit lucky, I think we might be able to almost... Wait. This is 290. 80 times 3 is 240. So we are missing 30 myth crests, sadly. Which we cannot like upconvert then because we are at the cap to actually craft an item. So it might not be possible for us even if we upgrade our weapon and we loot the 3 items that we need in a basically helmet, pants and ring from Pit. If you all get all of them with our bonus rolls this week, I think it might still be a little bit short of 285, but I'm not sure. It could be possible that we actually reach it. I might consider not doing the last upgrade. Oh wait, I will need 30 mythic crests, so it's not possible anyway. I was saying, or considering that I might not do the last upgrade on the ring, and just leave it at 285 and instead craft the bracers. But I don't think this makes any sense because I need 30 mythic crests and not 20. So yeah, it might not be possible for me this week to get Myth of the Dawn, but it's fine. I will just get it next week and then we can finally like improve our alt characters much more. All right, on to the next one. Okay, so we are on the Warlock. This one needs a mythic weapon. This would be good. So yeah, let's look for a mythic weapon. We get a mythic weapon, but not the one that we want. In this case, I will just pick the bonus roll as well. I obviously want like a two-handed mythic weapon, so we will pick bonus roll. We will look for, I think maybe a Chimera's mythic group. This might be good. And then if we get Gaze of the All-Seer mythic, which would be a huge upgrade, obviously, And then afterwards we would probably look for a mythic weapon, I think. Don't think that I have one yet. No, I don't. Alright, next one. Okay, the druid. So, what do we do with the druid? It's a bit difficult. We could like pick tank weapon, since this would be like an upgrade from Herald to Mythic. We could look for a healer and balanced druid weapon, which would be better to make sure that we get the maximum out of our Ascendant Void Core this week. Or we could look for Trinket, which would be Heart of Wind. I think I'm most likely looking for Heart of Wind because I want like 2 passive trinkets, and I think Heart of Wind is playable on Guardian Druid. It's not like the best trinket, but it's okay. And then I can play it, or it is actually Biz on Resto Druid, and then I can play it on Balanced Druid, even if it's not like the best version, since Vel'Gor's Final Stair is obviously better. And I might even use like my heroic Vel'Gors for balance then, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, Heart of Wind would be, I think, one of the best things to get. And I think I will open in Resto. Is that correct? Dungeons, Windrunner. So Balanced Druid 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you go to Guardian, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have one less, and we can get a weapon from the dungeon. So might actually be good to actually open it in Guardian. Let's see what we get. We don't get a Heart of Wind, of course not. Haste Versa Belt is actually pretty good, but I have one with Leech. And then we have Mythic Glove Upgrade, which might be considered good. But I have a lot of Catalyst charges, so basically I should never pick a set item from the vault. I will just pick the Ascendant Void Cores and look for bonus rolls, I think. In this case, probably rolling for a Heart of Wind. And if I don't get one, I might be lucky and get the tank weapon, which might be good for me too. And then, yeah, I think this is preferred right now. So let's get the Ascendant Void Core, Nebulous Void Core, and then roll. All right, this video is actually quite long. I think it's like 42 minutes in recording right now. I rambled a bit in the start, but I think there were a lot of important information in this video about how I consider my boards and how I like to deal with my alts to not like get overwhelmed with work. So I think this was quite important to like explain stuff to you. And then again, I could even talk more about my decisions for the future and how I want to handle my characters. But for now, I think this is enough. It was like a real vault video because we are picking mostly items and only on the main characters. We basically decided to like go for the Ascendant Void Cores, the Nebulous Void Cores, the bonus rolls, because yeah, it's just more worth it for me since I play these characters a lot to do the dungeons and get the items that I really want. But all of the other characters, wait, it is red right now. So we have like a cap, or is it just shown as a cap here? I'm not sure how to understand this, but this means I need to like keep an eye on the Demon Hunter to make sure that we are not like missing out on bonus rolls in the future. Maybe I will just use some of them this week. But yeah, in general, what I want to say is I'm not picking like bonus roll over anything, since I make sure that my alts are getting items already, so that I don't have to run that many dungeons. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the Vault video. If so, it would be nice if you like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.